I've been troubleshooting the vanadium pentoxide 20 grams in lye. I did some more research, and you have to heat solution to about 100 degrees Celsius, and as you can see, hard to do my hand, but it's about 100 degrees Celsius. Hard to do my hand, but you can notice it's about 100 degrees or so Celsius. It's a better hot plate. As you can see, sorry for the poor angle. This hot plate's defective. When it goes up to 200 degrees Celsius, it only reaches 7 degrees. In this one, I can reach 100 or 200 or 300. But I'm only going to 200. First, let me move this around a little bit. Sorry for the angle. This is a very difficult tripod to work with. Now we can see it's a little bit better. I'm gonna if we get this flashlight and we stir it, first we gotta find, sorry, it's a little bit harder one with this defective hand. Can you see this carefully? Maybe it's very, very hard to see, but the vanadium compound, some of it's settled on the bottom, but a lot of it is suspended at the top. A lot of it's being stored at the top. Now, what's this really mean? Well, the vanadium requires a lot of high temperatures. Vanadium pentoxide, 120 degrees in Celsius, and you require at least 120 degrees Celsius, 110 degrees of heating. And sorry, I think that's a little bit like 30 or 40% of the vanadium pentoxide when I was doing it before stuck to the flask. So you need to heat it really high, put in the vanadium slowly, then heat it, put it in slowly. That's a really tricky procedure, I think. I think that's why I have this little tube for air, and I'm allowing air to get in. Maybe that might help with the reaction so they can get it to work well, but I'm not sure if that will do anything. But I'm thinking, I'm putting up the stirring. I have the temperature around 2, so it's around 220 degrees, and the hot plate, all by 220 degrees. The flask around 90. This is a lot better hot plate. I'm disappointed that this hot plate doesn't work, and that was a really expensive hot plate. Well, this is a good explanation of these videos. I'm gonna keep at it, heat it, and try some more. I keep this at it for hours and hours and hours, and try to get the vanadium pentoxide to create vanadium potassium vandanate, K-free, VO3. I should be able to produce about maybe 9-10 grams of the yield. I lost a lot because of the way it's coating on the flask, but I'm still able to do it. I learned my mistakes. If you're gonna do it, put in the vanadium very slowly as you heat it up. But be very careful because vanadium is very toxic. Wear a mask and put it in with a funnel or something like that, and slowly put in and stir it around. Like, you have to have a better method than this. Maybe you should have like funnel like this to put in vanadium. So the vanadium can be pumped in separate to the lye. So you pumped in vanadium. Then you gotta deal with the vanadium in the flask as hazardous waste. Because any of that powder, remember 1 gram for per day exposure could be fatal for a few hours, for a few days, because vanadium is very toxic. MSDS of 4 grams, MSDS of level 4. They don't tell you that on the packaging and that kind of stuff, but you have to be very, very prudent with vanadium. Please, if you can work with vanadium compounds, be very prudent. They are very toxic compounds. When I'm working with it, I wear a dust mask and that and gloves. Even though I can't wear gloves on this mask, on this hand, I'm wearing them on other ones. Thanks again. I figured out what the problem was and how to fix it. At least for now.